In 1975, one of the biggest stars in the world was Lou Reed, the former frontman for very, very important art rock band, the Velvet Underground, somehow had found himself with a massive following. And in 1975, he's prepping to release his new album. It's the Metal Music Machine. And for people who really got into Lou because of Walk on the Wild Side, or they were fans of his music with melodies and tones and structure, Metal Music Machine was a big ask. You must understand, Metal Music Machine is a very literal title because it's nothing but an hour of guitar feedback. There is no structure. There is no music. Arguably, it's noise. When people got this album, they thought something was wrong with their machine. And the records, using some fun technology of the time, actually would spin on forever unless you went up and stopped it. It was a massive bomb. It doesn't feel like human. It feels almost alien or machine-like some sort of metal machine music. It's just so inexplicable and so weird and disorienting. It's like kind of nothing I've ever heard before. Oh no, I might like this album. It would be terribly pretentious of me to, in some way, try and defend what is essentially an hour of destruction, but there's also something to it. Because as you listen to it, it almost feels calming. If you were to have somebody like Lo-Fi Girl listen to this, and instead of calling it Metal Music Machine, call it strange, disorienting squeals to help study and or relax, it really wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. Some people argue that it's an early progenitor of noise rock. It's also, of course, a big influence on industrial music, arguably. And some people even argue that it's actually kind of pretty sounding. Some people, I of course mean my mom, who I played a little bit of this record for her, and she said it actually sounded pretty nice. It's just so strange and weird. And the big question out of all of this, is this a troll? Did Lou Reed troll the whole world? See, a persistent theory about this is that his album contract was almost up and he was trying to get out of it, so he made Metal Music Machine. And that would explain it, but also, because it also doesn't, because Lou Reed is actually quite into this idea, because there's a sequel. What? Twist. Twist. Your mind is blown. Your mind is blown. Everybody's mind is blown. I present to you Lou Reed's Metal Music Machine Trio, an avant-garde noise rock band that he formed that does an interpretation of Metal Music Machine, where they improvise strange, disorienting sonic presentations. This album is actually a recording of 2 live performances that they did. I have to say, listening to Metal Music Machine with instruments is quite surreal. Listen, you have to be in the right mood. If you want intense, heart-pounding, rock music, this is not for you. But if you're trying to sit back and really just vibe, man, with the nature of the universe and spend a good 2 hours just staring at the wind moving through the trees, this is an album for you. That's honestly the way the original album works. The thing about it is, Lou Reed likes this album. The whole myth surrounding it is that it was an epic fuck you, man, to the system and his record contract isn't true. He says he just likes it. It's just something he's interested in. The fact that it's something so alien as this that he likes and says it's one of his favorites even, I don't know, speaks to him. Speaks to just weird things. Art, I feel, in 21st century is something people just want to solve. There must be an explanation for it. There must be a reason behind it. And there's something beautifully alien about this album and the general vibe it creates. It just refuses to have a good explanation other than that it was a product of the human mind. The human mind is a chaotic force that bends the very laws of physics. So, yeah, Metal Music Machine. Weird album.